Welcome, Total Pole Nations, the real Coach Lambo at Lambo's World of Sports, shouting out Sideline Sports Network, my own and the one and only show because I am the next great thing. Now, in tonight's topic, we're going to be talking about the Boston Celtics. Yes, the Boston Celtics, they were down 3-0 against Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals. They were on the verge of trying to get history, be the first team to be down 3-0 and win the series, but that did not happen. They lost in game seven. And of course, y'all already know that the Denver Nuggets have won the championship and beat the Miami Heat in five, which I'm very happy for because I don't like Miami. And that's whatever. So we're talking about the Boston Celtics. Now, the Boston Celtics problem happens to be, there was rumors out there saying that, the players were frustrated because Ime Udoka, got fired for, the whole sexual harassment thing and whatnot. And now he's officially the coach of the Houston Rockets. And Joe Mazzulla stepped in. Joe Mazzulla was actually, I think, coach of the year. Well, not coach of the year, it was Mike Brown. But leading up to halfway when the season started, he was a top candidate and he coached in the All-Star because the Celtics did, at the time, around February, did have the best record in the league. So I don't think Joe Mazzulla is a bad coach. So what is things that the Celtics need to work on in the off season? So Grant Williams is going to be a free agent. They have a lot of guys that owe money to. So Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum could get a max deal up to 6 years worth $600 million combined together. But that's just not how you're going to, build a direct team together to keep those guys. So I think what they need to do, they got Gallinari back, who used to play for the Hawks. He tore his ACL, I think, when he was playing overseas in Olympics game or something like that. So we got Gallinari back off the bench. We have a 6'8". That's a big guy that can rebound, that can shoot. Um, we had basically the same roster we had last year. I guess we just need to work on, not turning the ball over. Jaylen Brown needs to elevate his game. His turnovers are getting ridiculous, but he has his off nights. He shoots and he doesn't shoot and whatnot. I think the Celtics can bring a little bit more size into next season. A little bit more size. Robert Williams. He has knee injuries all the time. He's always hurt and whatnot. So I think the Celtics can use a little more size. I think the Celtics are the top two team to contend for the NBA Finals. Just keep that core you have. Keep Marcus Smart, Derek White. Keep those guys around. Al Horford, that veteran presence, and Peyton Pritchard can use a little more minutes as well. So I think what the Celtics need to work on is just consistency. The defense, it wasn't the same as it was last year, including Ime Udoka, who came within the defensive system under Greg Popovich for the San Antonio Spurs. So the defense wasn't really the same. So it's Joe Mazzulla's first year, but I didn't really look into it like, it's his first year. That's the reason why we lost. Um, he took responsibility and accountability, and I appreciate it. So here is two coaches that they previously hired. So they hired Phil Presley to the assistant coach, but also after Doc Rivers got fired from the 76ers, Sam Cassell has joined Joe Mazzulla as the assistant coach. So you got the veteran guys under his assistant wings. That should work out. To me, the experience means a lot, but I don't think having, those assistant coaches made a difference, even though it's his first year. That could have been the case. I don't think it's the case because players play the game, but I understand where Celtics are coming from. So we could possibly trade for somebody. Maybe Damian Lillard. I don't know if we're going to get him because of the money he wants. He wants a max deal. I'm just not sure. So I don't know if the Celtics can get anybody from free agency starting July 1st, but we are going to need some size. Also keep Michael Brogdon as well. He had a elbow injury throughout the series. So the Celtics will get better. They will come back. It's really not much for them to do. They're just changing up their coaching roster. Um, and that's about it. It ain't really too much they can do. Just, be consistent and, play how the Boston Celtics play. I like to say thank you to the Pole Nation to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you, Sideline Sports Network, for giving me this platform, and appreciate you, Coach Bald. Tell you number one thing, that this is going to be great. This is going to be the greatest content ever of all time. We'll be tuning in for a different episode later on. This is Lambo's World of Sports. We will be catching you later on.